What's happening, guys? It's me here, and today we are going to do another episode of What If, where we take two characters from two different universes and put them up against each other to see who would win in a battle to the death. And we're doing this based on a poll that was created a while ago. So today we are talking about the one that got the most votes, the one that had the closest competition, Batman vs. Iron Man. So let's get started. Now, before we get into the details of the fight, there are a few things that need to be addressed. Both Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne are billionaires. Both of them use their money to fund their heroic efforts, but the way they go about doing that is very different. For example, Bruce Wayne is a much more reclusive billionaire. He does not often show his face in public because he doesn't want people to know that he's Batman. Tony Stark is the opposite. He loves the fame and fortune that comes with being a billionaire. He uses it to make himself look good and also to make his company look good. Another thing to consider is that both Batman and Iron Man have access to some of the most advanced technology on the planet. Batman has gadgets and vehicles that are so advanced they're almost futuristic. Iron Man has an arsenal of weapons and armor that can go toe-to-toe with some of the most powerful superheroes on the planet. And finally, both Batman and Iron Man are extremely skilled fighters. Batman is a master martial artist and strategist. Iron Man is a genius inventor and also a very capable fighter. So now that we have all that stuff out of the way, let's actually talk about the fight itself. How did it start? Well, it starts off like any other normal day in Gotham City or really anywhere else. Batman is out on patrol, taking down criminals left and right. Iron Man is flying around in his supersuit, making sure that no one is doing anything suspicious. Suddenly, Iron Man detects a disturbance in the force, whatever. I don't know. He just senses that something bad is happening in Gotham City, so he decides to investigate. He flies down into the city and finds Batman fighting some criminals. Iron Man, being the noble superhero that he is, decides to help Batman out. He blasts the criminals with his repulsor rays and sends them running away. Batman, being the broody type, does not appreciate the help. He thinks he can handle things on his own and tells Iron Man to leave. This does not set well with Iron Man, who thinks that he's a better superhero than Batman and that Batman needs his help. They start arguing, and before you know it, they're fighting. During the fight, Batman realizes that he's in over his head. He's used to fighting criminals, not superheroes. He knows that if he wants to win this fight, he's going to need to use everything at his disposal. He calls in the Batmobile and uses its rocket boosters to blast Iron Man into the air. He then fires his batarangs at Iron Man, trying to disable his suit. Iron Man, being the genius that he is, sees this coming and easily dodges the batarangs. He then blasts Batman with his repulsors, knocking him out. Iron Man could end the fight right here, but he wants to make an example of Batman. He blasts Batman with all of his might and sends him crashing into the ground. Now, in any other circumstances, this would be enough to defeat Batman. But Batman is the type of guy that never stays down for long. He gets back up and keeps fighting. And to be honest, Iron Man kinda likes it. He likes having a worthy opponent. As the fight continues, Batman starts to gain the upper hand. He uses his martial arts skills to take Iron Man down, and then he uses his environment to his advantage. He takes out Iron Man's power source, and then he starts beating him with his fists. Iron Man is hurt, but he's not done yet. He activates his emergency protocols and starts to repair his suit. Batman sees this and does not let up. He pummels Iron Man while he's trying to repair his suit, and eventually he breaks the suit. With the suit broken, Iron Man is vulnerable. Batman could end the fight right here, but he doesn't. Instead, he taunts Iron Man and tries to provoke him. This only makes Iron Man angrier, and he attacks Batman. In a blind rage, Batman is taken aback by the sudden attack, and he's unable to defend himself. Iron Man takes this chance to deliver a final blow and defeat Batman. And that's how Iron Man defeats Batman. As the dust settles, Iron Man walks away from the defeated Batman. He may have won the fight, but he knows that he didn't win the war. Batman is a symbol that will never be taken down. Iron Man flies away, leaving Batman to his victory. But what about the moral of the story? What is it? Well, there isn't really a moral to this story. It's just a fight between two superheroes. However, if we were going to pick one, it would probably be something along the lines of, "Don't mess with people that you don't understand." Batman and Iron Man are both brilliant in their own ways, but they couldn't understand each other. They're from two different worlds, and they have two different ways of doing things. And in the end, it was their lack of understanding of each other that caused the fight. Maybe if they had taken the time to learn more about each other, they could have avoided the fight altogether. Or maybe they could have even become friends. But that's just wishful thinking. The fact of the matter is that Batman and Iron Man are sworn enemies. And if they ever met in the comics or in the movies, it would be an epic showdown. So that's all I got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun one. If you want to see another episode, let me know in the comments below. We can do this with anyone. We can do this with Superman, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man. The list goes on and on and on. I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who voted in the poll. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun reading through all of the suggestions, and I can't wait to do another one. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. If you didn't, you can always click the dislike button. Either way, I hope you have a great rest of your day.